What's up? How's it going, everyone? Hope everyone's having a happy Friday thus far. Just figured to hop on, play some more Resident Evil 7. I don't know if we're gonna wind up finishing the game. I feel like there's quite a few sections left, but they're not as long as the first few, so we'll see. We may get like two more streams. We'll see. Either this one or this one and another one. I would expect. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a great Friday thus far. I did just post a movie review for Flight Risk if you guys want to check that out. I thought it was pretty decent review thus far. I've kind of switched over to new software when it comes to video editing, so let me know if you guys feel like the change I made has been productive, but I'm still getting a little bit acclimated, but I thought I did a decent job putting that review together. Interesting movie. Had some pros, had some cons, but it's kind of just a turn your brain off, have a fun time, action thriller type of movie. So, yeah, check that out if you're interested. Beyond that, I'm trying to think what else is coming up. We did just get a trailer drop for The Toxic Avenger. If anyone is at all interested in that, I thought about doing a trailer reaction to that. We'll see. But the trailer was pretty wild. Like, there's a lot of violence in it. So, seems like it could be an interesting movie with like Peter Dinklage. I think Elijah Wood, Kevin Bacon are the big names that I saw. So that could be an interesting film to check out as well. I know 28 Years Later is this weekend's kind of go-to movie. It seemed like we've gotten mixed reviews. I feel like the critics really enjoyed it, but I feel like actual like audience members, I've seen a little bit more mixed feedback on it. So I may wind up checking it out. If I do, it'll wind up being probably on Tuesday. So I will let you guys know if I wind up going to see that. And if I do, obviously I'll do a review for it. So we'll see. I feel like kind of mixed on 28, that like series. I enjoyed Days Later, Weeks Later, but it's been a long time. So I don't know. I don't feel as compelled to necessarily for sure see it, but I may wind up checking it out. We'll see. So that's kind of upcoming stuff on the channel. I talked about this previously. I may wind up doing a top songs of the first half of 2025. I know it's a little bit of a tangent for the channel because I don't do a whole lot of music stuff, but I like to throw some of it on here because music's something I really enjoy. So it's something I'll sprinkle in every now and then. So yeah, other than that, as I said, I hope you guys are having a great Friday, and we'll jump into some Resident Evil. And as always, anyone hops in the chat, welcome to talk about any other pop culture topics outside of Resident Evil, anything movies, shows, games, whatever. Totally open to any conversations, but otherwise we'll wind up booting up Resident Evil. So I think I already have this actually pulled up. Let's boot you up. We'll switch over. Yeah, this game does a much better job than Slay the Spire at like popping up right away. Like Slay the Spire, there's a big delay. Not entirely sure like what's the cause of that. I'm assuming just the program that runs is not as efficient, maybe. All right, I did check. It looked like the audio levels were pretty good for last stream, so we should be good to go with that as well. I did talk about I'll probably do the DLC at some point as well. I have never done the DLC for this game, so that'll be totally fresh for me. But I think there's like a mini game at least that could be kind of fun to play. Like it's like a 21 Blackjack, I think I saw the title was. So we'll probably check that out at some point. All right, looks like audio's all good. So yeah, we should be good. Okay, when we left things off, I believe we grabbed the tape and we were going to put it in before going into Lucas's area. So check out Happy Birthday. Turn up the audio for myself maybe a little bit.
You, my friend, you are one lucky son of a bitch. You know, I actually envy you. What? You don't believe me? This toy? Well, you can't fake
Still looks
this.
crazy.
It has taken me weeks to finish this.
I feel like you have to suspend some disbelief because like this house is just like trapped with all these like electronics. It's like this is the middle of Louisiana. This feels like not supposed to be a high-tech house, but
Just you wait.
all right, I think this is kind of what a puzzle I'm going to get later on, so we'll see. Okay, yeah, we got this creepy little birthday person, this clown here. And if I remember, there's something that, like, the water puts the candle out, but you have to figure out how to cross through the water without running into a problem. So we may have some trial and error because it's been a long time since I've done this. All right, where do we want to go here? Okay, is that a gas? A little fuse there? Yeah, these put out the candles, so you have to figure out how to get to the birthday cake, I think, is the challenge, which I don't fully remember.
It's a temp title. Take a candle, light it, and put it on the cake. And remember to smile. This party is for you. Fuck you.
Okay, it's missing a finger. There's a hole in the stomach. That looks great.
Ah, fucking disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. This is gross. Ugh.
Dirty telescope. Okay. Select the telescope from your inventory. Why would I do that? Okay, I feel like I should be doing that in front of something, not just randomly. Where would we use the telescope? Not here. Okay, so we need a finger. Where do we relight the candle? Is it by that, it's not this, is it? Okay, I don't think there's anything in this room at all. Let's go into this side where we're trying to get to. Okay, I need something for that. Need something for that. Okay, we have a combination here. Okay, not sure what combination I'll need there. I feel like this is bad to open because this like spills out, doesn't it? Yeah, I think I remember that being actually not a good thing. Oh, okay. Doesn't fit there apparently. That doesn't go there, right? Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so I can relight my candle now. No point really doing that yet, though, I don't think. Where would we put you? In that? Do you do anything new? Oh, I need you to draw something, so I need to put a finger on your hand. Where do I get the finger is the question, though. What would... Yeah, I don't know. I guess that would be like a balloon, maybe. Is that blowing up like air? I think that'd be a balloon. Here. Should I be like looking with the That. Why is this all dirty? Do I need to like clean that off? All right, that's gonna go out again. Okay, what can we do? That's where we put the candle at the end. We need to put something there that we probably get out of this. I think you have to backtrack logic so much of this stuff. Yeah, this whole room is like filling up. I think this is... Yeah, assume it's like wine, but I think it's actually like oil if I remember, and I'm gonna die. But we need to still do the pattern regardless. Okay, so... How can we clean that off? Can we put that in the toilet? I mean, that's where we got it from, actually. That wouldn't make sense. If we put it in the sink? I feel like we need to clean off the lens of it. Is there anywhere to do that? I don't know if there is. Oh, wait. Could we just pull it out right here, maybe? Could we just, like... Yeah. Okay. Now we're learning. All right. What... Should I use that over here? I don't know if this is, like, actually... Here. Oh, that's the valve. So I need to get in there somehow. Get the valve. But there's a door there. Oh, should I burn the rope? Maybe that's actually what I need to do. There's so many steps to this. This feels like it's like a long Rube Goldberg pretty much. And once you know it, it's probably super easy, but it just takes some time to figure it out. Okay, burn that. So now we can walk through here. Pop all the balloons, right? No? Yeah. There's stuff on the ground. Balloon, got it. Is there anything else on the ground? I don't know if there is. Maybe one of these would have some like item in it, but it feels kind of obnoxious to like pop all of these. But let's maybe do it just not to leave anything up to chance. This is probably the hardest puzzle in the game. As I said previously, Resident Evil 7 doesn't really have the same difficulty when it comes to puzzles as some of the other games. But this one may be probably the hardest one in the game, I would assume. Okay, so can we put the balloon on this now? Am I supposed to be dead? Was that a bad idea? Oh, is that his finger? Okay. Yeah, let's give you that. Wait. I have to give you your finger, then put the pen in? Okay. All right. So... we need a code to get in there. What would the code be? It's defaulted to saying happy, but... maybe light? That's all that really comes to mind. Okay, so I have to find the password before I even Good to know. Is there anything else in this room? I don't think there is. I assume he doesn't... Does he write the password? I thought he would probably do something else. Okay, so we still need a finger. And... Okay, that's for later. That's for the end. I don't think I... Can I do this yet? What are the... Like... These logos don't mean anything to me. Okay. So that's the only thing we could potentially do in this room. This we already used. So there's literally nothing in this half entirely. Other than maybe seeing what that combination is somewhere, but I don't feel like I see it anywhere. Maybe he does write the password. Is this room like done with too? Huh. Yeah, so I need the finger still. Does that tell me anything? Do you have anything worthwhile on there? Okay, that's like farther away vision. I feel like I can't actually see any closer with that. The only thing I can unlock at this point is that combination, though. So, what is the combination? I assume somewhere it's telling me the answer. I just don't know where at this point. Is this it? What's on the screen here? Dog. I mean, the screen has to have some purpose, right? So maybe. All right, let's see what our options are. I feel like there's a ton of stuff on those things rotating, though. Yeah, there's so much. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 different things on here. And where would those be around the house? It's the only thing I can think of. Like, all right. Where are these? I feel like those have to come first. I don't think it's in this room. I mean, there's kind of a person there. Does that tell me anything? I don't know if it does. Hmm. Yeah, I'm a little stuck here as far as figuring out what that combination is. Trying to look for stuff on the walls, but I just don't see much. I mean, I was given the, you think I was given this for a reason, right? Like I cleared it off, but I haven't used it for anything. Oh. Okay. So, hanging person, crow, baby. I guess it did say there's some purpose for that, the monitor, so kind of makes sense. So, hanging person, crow. Hey, Jadev, how's it going, man? Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Any fun weekend plans for you? I saw you. I think I saw your score on Instagram for. What am I going to use the straw doll for? For 28 years later, it did not seem like you liked it. I think you had a 1.5. Sounds like you were not a fan, but anything else you have planned for the weekend as well? Okay, straw doll. Would I give you that? No. What would I do with a straw doll? That's fair. That's a fair point. I think most people probably feel that way. All right. The doll is hard to touch. So burn it. Is there going to be a finger underneath this? It was a lot different than the previous films. All right. Okay, yeah, we got the finger. I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream that it seemed like critics really liked it. Like it's at like a 92% or something, and user score was like 68. And I've seen a lot of thumbnails of people's reviews, and it seemed like they were very neutral on it. So I am a little mixed on if I'm going to wind up seeing it or not, but it's obviously kind of an iconic franchise. But that would make sense. I haven't seen, it's been a long time since I've seen Days or Weeks.
What are you doing? Oh, man. No.
I feel like this is very much a It reference with like the Loser Club. I don't know if I noticed that first time playing this, but it very much feels like it came from Pennywise. Like he's a clown too. I seem to be the most negative on it. All right. Maybe that means I would still like it. You never know. But it seems like while you've maybe the most negative you've seen, I've seen a lot of people. I haven't watched the reviews, but their thumbnails have been like, I don't know. So there's like the implication that people are not super high on it. All right, now we can actually put this combination in. I think I like vaguely saw reviews that the ending was like in not like video reviews, but like text, like one-click blurb implying that the ending was kind of polarizing for people depending on if you liked it or didn't like it. All right, now that we've unlocked like 50 things in this Rube Goldberg process, we can now turn the valve, light the candle, put it in the birthday cake. But it's bummer that it seems like you didn't like it then. I feel like it was probably one of my more anticipated films of the year. Just because of... I don't know. I didn't necessarily like... I wouldn't put the first two in like my favorite movies of all time or anything. They were like quality zombie films. So and now we discover that the liquid was oil, I believe. Yep, okay. I'll just stand over here. I'm good. There's no fire here. It's gonna be divisive like Halloween Ends. You think it'll be that divisive? I feel like Halloween, the fans for that franchise are pretty rabid. I feel like on both sides, whether they liked it or didn't like it. All right, well that's fair. I'll have to, if I wind up seeing it, then I'll probably see people's reviews and seeing what the sentiment was. But did the were you misled by the trailers? Then you mentioned it, you thought it was different than the previous films. Did you think it would be different than the previous films, or were you surprised that it was? All right, we'll put that away now. Actually, can we just like discard this? And we're just gonna put it in there. Okay. I don't know if we need the arm, but we'll keep it. All right, since we just did all of that, we'll save. I feel like people really loved the trailer, but I was just kind of like, it's fine. I think they kind of went for an artsy trailer with like the music playing and stuff. All right, let's go in. But as I said, I'm not like a diehard 28 fan, so I'm not going to be like super disappointed if it's bad, because it's not like necessarily my like go-to franchise. I remember liking Jeremy Renner's character in the second one, but as I said, that was a long time ago. First third's like the first one to a degree, takes a turn after that. I assume that's a subtle hint to how it takes a turn. I don't know if that means it gets silly or not, but
Ethan.
that kind of makes sense. So I feel like they probably start off with being a little bit more like setting up the world and it being still a little bit crazy, and then they get into the story more as you progress.
You know what this is for? You know what Zoe wants to do with this?
More like weird. Okay.
She thinks this thing is special.
Weird, probably to your point, can be polarizing. It's either people are content with the change, or you're like, that was out of left field. I didn't like that.
This right here is special. You see, Ethan, not everybody wants to turn back the clock. What? What, Evelyn? I'm just trying to show him. I'm just trying to show him not everybody wants to go back to how things were. There's a stupid bitch. She doesn't understand that I don't want to go back to how things were before my father found y'all. Not everybody wants to turn back the clock. So Ethan, Ethan, you can crawl around underneath that filthy.
I think though, aren't they? I thought I remember they were going to make it a trilogy. I don't know what they would call the next one. 28 years later again. 29 years later.
You're gonna have to come through me. You hear?
Which maybe depends on how well this one does, if they want to continue that. Because I feel like Exorcist Believer was supposed to be a trilogy, and then that movie bombed. So then, obviously, that never wound up happening.
Fuck!
All right, do we have... Let's just pull a regular gun out here. They're stronger ammo. Okay, pick up a nice herb there. That feels like a tripwire. More fuel, which I guess I'm just gonna go underneath this. I can't like turn that off. The next one's already finished, coming out in January. Wow, that is fast. January? I guess if they know they plan on doing it regardless, then they can definitely do that. I would be surprised if they stick with that date. I feel like a lot of times they do that. Like what the second Spider-Verse movie came out, and then the third one was supposed to come out like very shortly after. Then that movie still is, who knows. All right, so I should watch out for you. But I guess that's much better than like Avatar, where it's like we'll come out 15 years later. Let's call 28 years later the Bone Temple. Okay, so they're going with like add-on text to 28 years later. The Bone Temple, huh? I'm wondering if that has something to do with how it ends, because that's gonna be a unique title. All right, can I jump? Because how am I gonna get? I guess. Can I get underneath you? Is that? Okay. Now I'm like dead. Love that. Yeah, I guess we'll... Kind of feel like I should have just not hit that, but we did. Is there anything over here? These people have the largest... Okay, that was rude. That was just rude. You tricked me with the box. I mean, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's good that they've already done it. It means they had a plan. They're not just like, oh, it made money, let's just crank out another one. But it sounds like you may not love the plan they have. Are you not optimistic on the direction it goes then? Because I assume if you didn't like it, you probably didn't like the ending. Okay. This should just be underneath that, right? Like you got... Oh, wait. Never... How? I feel like if I shoot those, I die. But at the same time... That's, like, impossible to cross. Maybe we just stand back and shoot it. We'll see how that goes. And we'll use regular handgun ammo if we do it. Okay. Hey Chris, how's it going? Hope you're having a happy Friday. Just playing some Resident Evil 7, and we were also talking a little bit about 28 years later. I've not seen it, but JDev has, so I'm kind of getting his feedback without going into too much detail. Change your profile pic. All right, cool. Looks cool. I can't totally see because it's a little bit smaller on my screen. But great to have you here. Hope you're having a strong Friday. Going into the weekend here. All right, I think I can crawl under that one. We are in the Lucas portion of Resident Evil at this point, where I'm just going through his fun house of horrors like it's Home Alone. All right, let's dump the fire. You don't need the fuel. Probably keep the rest of it. Let's get rid of the herb too. Okay. Am I safe to stand up now? Okay, so we got the game here again.
I know. Fucking passwords, right?
Try to jump scare me, guy?
Try 0814. No! 06.
Okay, you gotta make up your mind. What's the password, bro?
No. It's 0514.
I didn't remember all those. There's no way I can.
Take a chance. You never know.
I didn't remember all those. 0514 is the last one, so. what is happening. Oh, apparently I should have moved. that was the lesson there. I guess he did look over there. I don't remember that at all. All right, where are we? Is this okay? Not too far back. Just shoot the thing here again.
You have got a good eye.
All right, let's dump this. Nope. Let's dump this. I'm super excited and hyped for Scream 7, but I heard Stu is probably only going to be returning as a flashback like Billy was in Scream 7. You mean? I assume you mean in Scream 5 and 6. I don't think we have confirmation on their roles yet. I did a video a while ago about Scream 7 and like all the cast members coming back because we have. I mean, I don't know how much you've heard, so I don't want to like spoil stuff, but we have quite a few cast members returning. And we haven't gotten confirmation in what capacity, so we'll have to see. It could be a flashback. It could be, I don't know, some AI stuff people have speculated. It could be, I hope they're not actually just alive. I mean, Stu could be, but the other characters don't fully make sense, so. Yeah, I think, I mean, Billy's been in the last few, so I assume he is. But you have him, you have, the weird part is you have Dewey is supposed to be in Scream 7, so that makes it unique as far as, like, how is that going to work? Because he clearly died. There's not, like, any speculation with that in theory.
Why don't you try 0814?
Roman too.
No! 06.
Alright, I'll try 0814 this time.
No, it's 0514. Oh, come on. Take a chance. You never know.
No, I did not want to push you. Wait, no. Yeah, they have like the whole squad coming back. The part I'm curious about is we have the twins coming back, but we don't have obviously Melissa or Jenna. So I feel like that has to make sense as far as to why only two of them are there. Obviously, that combination works. You just need to have like a decent reason as to why. All right, is that gonna stay up there? Should that have told me something? Oh, there we go. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Scream 7. Hopefully it goes well. I've enjoyed the last couple. They got a little goofy in some parts of it, like Scream 6. I don't know if J-Dev is still here, but the ending of 6, they lost me a little bit at, but it was still a fun time. Is this door open? It does. All right, are you gonna have? I feel like I should shoot these at this point. Yep. Okay. Feel good about that choice. All right, really glad I opened that up. Is this door literally just right here? What? I don't know what the point of that was. Okay. I almost walked straight into that. Just duck under there. I don't like. Oh God. Okay. No, I don't want the pistol or the. I don't want the knife. All right, we are like dead again. So I guess we're gonna heal. Let's hope we don't need these later on for a boss fight. Yeah, the rotating wheel I'm not an expert at. All right, let's put the better ammo out just in case you have to fight something. Okay, love that start. There's so many tripwires here. Is that door gonna stay open? I think that's the only one. Oh wait, no, there's two. There's one left still over there. I don't feel like I have to do that one. Well, all right. I debated on this run getting all the collectibles, but I have not done that. And I figured if I wind up getting them all, I'll just go back and do it a different playthrough. But I haven't found like any of those little bobbleheads recently. All right, would you really put an exploding thing in one of those? Okay, you would apparently. That would have been super rude. Chris, are you a Saw fan at all? The news we've had with that lately too has been pretty crazy. I've debated doing a video on that, but I have not. With the whole Twisted Pictures selling the rights to Blumhouse, and then I don't know. I mean, James Wan and Lee Winnell apparently are taking the helm for the next film. I don't think we have an answer, but I'm worried about them doing a reboot instead of doing Saw 11. Because, I mean, they were the original people, so it would make sense for them to know how to start off a Saw movie. And I'll probably give anything a chance, especially if it's by those guys, but... Okay. But I would just want more Tobin, which I'm not sure we would... Okay, we are missing so many shots. I don't know if you reboot it, are you going to bring somebody like Tobin in for a new story? Kind of running low on ammo here. All right, those bullets felt like they did just as good as the other ones. Granted, that was the last shot, obviously, but I didn't notice a major difference in the upgraded bullets in comparison. This feels like a spot where you would get a bobblehead just like in the distance or something. All right, where are we at with health? All right, we're still green, actually. Nice little herb. Take that. May wind up needing it before I get back to a rest spot. Who do you think the focus of the story for Scream 7 will be for it? I mean, I think it's Sydney and her family, right? Like, it sounds like she's going to be back as the kind of the main character, and you're going to have her kids kind of involved, and you have her husband, Mark, who's not Patrick Dempsey, but some other Mark. And I think their family is going to be the main characters. Obviously, you have the other ones coming back that we know at this point, but I would assume Sydney's kind of reprising her role as the go-to point of view for the story. Which is cool to have her back again. I'm curious if you think... Do you think they'll kill off another main character like Gale, perhaps? Or do you think they kind of let them continue on? At some point, you wonder if they just like right off in the sunset, if we just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Okay, this room. Save room. Okay, so just a tape player there. I'm wondering if here people would have played the tape for the birthday thing to like know what to do. Okay, what do we got to pull out? So we have like no ammo. Put you away. So we have 7 coins now. All right, what can we make? Let's just pull all the gunpowder out. I Forgot to use the toy axe. I think there's a spot I could have done that too, like back in the yard. Maybe we'll get back there before. I don't know if we go back there at any point. Hopefully we do. We'll see. We'll pop a couple of those out and put the herb away, probably. And maybe we see what we can make with that. We have a bunch of like stuff I don't use a whole lot. All right, what can we craft? Handgun ammo. Okay, we can't make that. We can't make any shotgun ammo apparently, so just handgun ammo. Just barely any handgun ammo even. All right, so let's put the other stuff away. Put you back. Put you back. Shotgun, handgun, enhanced. Okay. I don't like... Should I still have this arm with me? I don't know if I really need it, but we'll keep it for now, just in case. Okay, so we have... Let's switch to the regular gun. We'll save here. All right, let's continue on. This feels boss fighty, putting a save room here. I remember the big head. I think that's around here. With like in the floor. Should I be grabbing that flamethrower? Is that a mistake not to bring it? We have kind of a lot of space. Maybe we should just bring the flamethrower. The grenade launcher probably would be smart too, but I'm kind of just holding that. Burner. Burner fuel. Yeah, I mean we have plenty of spots still after that even. There's like so many sequels coming out on the IMDb coming movie. Yeah, I mean we're kind of in the age of like remakes and sequels of like older franchises. We have Scream, we have the 28 franchise with 28 Days Later and 28 Years Later now. We have I Know What You Did Last Summer coming out this summer. Obviously Saw is still continuing. At some point it'd be nice to get more Friday and Nightmare stuff. Halloween we kind of just did, but I imagine we'll get more of that. We do have the Crystal Lake show. Aliens obviously coming like in multiple ways. We're getting a lot of Predator stuff, so they're definitely using older franchises at this point and continuing them because they realize that sells. Okay, let's put the pistol out for now. The Strangers is another one. Halloween TV series, yeah. We have the It TV series. There's tons of stuff. I'm hoping Strangers Chapter 2 is better than Chapter 1. I don't know if you saw that, but it kind of was disappointing to me as comparison to the like original one back in the day. I wasn't a big fan of the original, but the new one just was like so bad. I reviewed that on the channel and I did not give it a great score. I'll tell you that. Okay, we have lights. Should I be avoiding that? That feels like something I should be avoiding. Alright, hopping over. Can we run now? I mean, it's probably a smart move, like, put out what sells, it's proven success. Do I need to worry about these lights, or am I just, like, paranoid about walking in front of them? I think I'm probably just paranoid about it. Drop down. This feels like boss. Definitely gives boss vibes. Should I make more? We did just pick up 2 different things. Should I be making more ammo? We'll give that a go. I mean, Chucky was going on too. they wound up canceling that show for now, at least. But that was a thing. Newer franchises also like pumping stuff out. I like Terrifier, for example. I'm not like huge into the series, but I haven't watched like them all to completion, so I can't really judge it just yet. The gunpowder, we'll pop those out and make shotgun and oh no, just what is shotgun ammo? How do you make? I sworn shotgun ammo was made from that. All right. We'll see what we face when we jump down here. Maybe I should save now, so that way I don't have to do all the inventory stuff again. I feel like it's a good time for horror, too. I mean, there's also non-horror continuations. Like, we have Jurassic World Rebirth, which I'm actually looking forward to that. I don't know if it's actually going to be good, but hopefully it'll be a fun time. Okay, this it definitely feels bad to be down here. I don't remember there being a boss, though. I feel like I just remember the face boss, but that's... Is that already here? Also, maybe there's levels to that, because maybe you face him as a normal person first. Okay, we're giving me ammo. It means two things. It means good, but also you're going to need the ammo is what it's telling me. Okay, what? This, I think I remember this being kind of a gimmick fight. Battery. Okay, that already screams gimmick fight. Okay, you know, I got a little too like confident that I wasn't gonna have to deal with that. Yellow, we'll just eat it. I mean, I can take the herb and be capped off. Nah, we'll deal with being a little hurt. Okay, battery. Where are we gonna want to putting that? If I remember this kind of, you're doing kind of a loop where you're jumping down, you're trying to avoid the thing, and you're trying to do something. Maybe it's involving the battery. I don't know. We'll just trial and error. Probably not go well. Oh, we put in the battery here, duh. That feels... Okay, here we go. That didn't go well. Alright, I don't know what I want to be doing here. I don't want to be at a barn fight. There's not anywhere for me to get out of here, is there? Oh boy.
Fuck you too.
Where'd you guys go? Oh, come on. You gotta vomit on me? Can I actually kill you? Are you like a big boss? Okay, you kind of have me trapped up here, not gonna lie. Is there two of them? Okay, we actually did not take any damage. We'll switch that. Is there two? I feel like there was a crawly guy. What's down here? This feels like a trap. I'm gonna go in here. If I recall, the flamethrower was not great against these guys, but we may have to resort to it based off of the amount of ammo that we have. The Alien TV series I'm intrigued by. I need to watch, I don't have Hulu currently, but the Predator animated show I've heard amazing things about, so. Oh, hi. Don't mind me. Maybe we should actually take supplements because I never do any of those like temporary buffs. You're next. Thank you. Oh, 1408. It does tell me that. Stairs? Ooh, another coin. We are one short of the Magnum. Hopefully we find another one. Be nice to be able to buy that. I don't really need the other thing, but Magnum would be nice. Okay, we are... Oh, 1408. What would have happened if I typed that in first? Would I... There's no way I would have bypassed all these fights, right? Also, is that another reference? Because that's a another movie. Yeah, I doubt that would have just worked. Okay, so we're at the birthday thing that we...
No, buddy, this is
Never
a
mind.
test of skills, so no cheating. That shit you're carrying, get rid of it.
Oh, I have to drop my gun. Oh, so, okay. Well, at least you... This is kind of a pain. I might have to, like, pull this back out. Can I just highlight everything? So, like that? Can I just do that? That's fine, right? You're gonna let me in?
That shit you're carrying, get rid of it.
You're not gonna let me in. Okay. This is gonna be so obnoxious to get all this back out. Okay. All right, so we kind of know the puzzle here.
Have a nice day.
I don't remember how much of the puzzle we have to do again, though, because we've... Like, do we literally just go type in the code that we already know? Can I not burn that? You're gonna make me walk through the water first? Yes, I'm not gonna pull you. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna pull you.
What do you say we play a little game? All you gotta do is light the candle and put it on the cake.
Kiss my ass.
Ethan, language. There are children in the building. Somewhere.
It's kind of fun. They have different mechanics for different characters. Like this is like the puzzle guy versus like the mom and the dad were kind of different variants as far as difficulties. All right, these I should just remember. I think we just did it. So it was that right? Pop the burner on. Never mind. Oh, okay. Is there a point to getting that? I mean, I can give it to you, but... Oh, we need to burn the candle now. I am talking about when it comes to horror movies, I'm a little worried about the actual October timing. Like, I don't feel like there's a lot around that time when it comes to movies that I'm overly looking forward to. Like, I'm trying to think what comes out at that point. Because, I mean, there's not a Saw coming out. Scream is next year. Not for Halloween, but like early next year. I don't think I even need to do the quill stuff. I feel like that's just a waste. All right, time to put the cake on. It feels like it's gonna blow up anyway. Just not enough to kill me because everything won't catch on fire.
Motherfucker! You're supposed to die!
Where do I put you? In the barrel? Over here? Timer's running out. We should definitely throw that in pretty quick. I'm gonna go run over here now.
That was supposed to be for you, goddammit!
I don't think you ever actually fight him as a character, which is kind of a bummer. But as I said, he's kind of more the puzzle guy. He just left that for me? Okay. That's a choice.
Finally. Mia? Mia!
Is that me and Zoe?
Mia!
She's alive.
Who are you? Where are you?
We're just beyond the pier, outside that room. Hurry.
How does she know where I am?
Well, now,
I guess
Ethan,
kind of would know where the
What do you want?
spot he was just at is.
dead? Guess that's not in the cards. Not yet.
Lucky me. Look, unless you have any more surprises up your sleeve, I suggest you...
Now that would be telling, Ethan. And I don't do spoilers.
Dick.
All right. We have a save spot here. Appreciate that. All right, what do we want here? Oh, we gotta grab everything again. Forgot about that. Okay, we don't need the balloon. I guess we'll keep the head. Don't know if we need that. So... shotgun. Handgun. Where's the other stuff we have here? First aids. No, don't need that. Knife. Pop you out. Ammo. Fuel. Shotgun. Probably make some. Wait, do we have any gunpowder? Be nice to make some more ammo, but I don't know if we have any gunpowder. They're making a Conjuring TV series. I heard. I haven't heard about that. That'd be kind of cool. I'm not like super into the Conjuring franchise, but I think it's a cool idea. I feel like the supernatural stuff I'm a little less invested in. I mean, Sinister is kind of a one that I really enjoyed, and they can do it well. But it's a cool franchise. I mean, they have so many spin-offs of it at this point. But I mean, a TV series I think could work. I would be interested in watching that. Maybe we just take that. Not a whole lot of ammo. Not a whole lot. Okay, we have a map. Alright, let's save. Okay. Did I not grab the flamethrower? Okay. Now let's save. I debate if I should grab the grenade launcher, but I'm kind of just holding it for like a later fight, maybe the like final boss. But at some point, maybe I should actually take it out because this boss probably could use grenade launcher, the one that's like coming up next. I kind of hope I go back to the courtyard because I do remember I can use that toy axe, I think, somewhere. But should we use the thing that we had before, I guess? The crank? Chris, if you're still here, what are your favorite horror franchises? It sounds like probably Scream is on the list. I'm curious to see what stuff you like the most. Recently did my top 10, so I kind of laid mine out there, but
I'm coming, Mia.
gotta run out of breath going over to the fight. Okay. Two roads diverged. And I took the one less traveled by. Do I need to worry about these things killing me still? I sincerely hope not. We're done playing games, right? Let's swap that out and reload it. Yeah, we'll use the stronger ammo. All right, now we go this way. Okay, now we shoot you. That was amazing. I'm never going to replicate that again. I feel like that should be like a clip at some point. That was extremely lucky, but I love it. Okay, you guys are quite a few. Okay, see, that's normally what you expect with my shots. Could I have just run and not had to fight you at all? I kind of wonder if I just sprinted, if I could have just avoided those guys. It's okay. Didn't waste too many bullets. Okay. Are you dead? I had ammo until the last few encounters. Oh, you're giving me some more. I do appreciate that. Herb. Imagine if they had an explosive in a save room. That would have been just diabolical. Jeez. How many... Okay. Okay, what should we combine? Sure. Okay, we don't need you. Don't need you. Probably don't need the crank. Don't think we need those. Once again, I'm wondering if I should be using the flamethrower. All right, let's put you away. I don't think we'll need you in this fight. That seems fair. I may wind up needing the grenade launcher, but maybe we'll try it without it first and see how well we do. Because this feels like boss fight, and there's definitely one around here that I recall. Oh, hey guys. I'll just talk to you from here, and I won't activate the cutscene. Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare, Hellraiser, Jeepers Creepers, It, Terrifier, Texas Chainsaw, My Bloody Valentine. I haven't seen the My Bloody Valentine films. Is that worth checking out? I also haven't really seen the Hellraiser stuff. So there's probably a few on there. I mean, a lot of classics you just ran through, so awesome stuff. Yes, okay. I'll consider taking a look at those then. I mean, you got kind of the Mount Rushmore, Halloween, Friday, Nightmare. That's kind of the go-to. Okay, what? Shall I let you free now?
Zoe, not now. We don't have the time. Do you have both ingredients?
No, I left them in the thing. I need to go back. I had them with me the entire game until this very moment when I thought boss fight. Don't need them. This is awkward. I have them now. Where's the other one? There. I have the ingredients. I'm here.
Hurry and give me the serum ingredients.
Okay.
Right here.
That was such an NPC comment. Do the thing you need to do to advance the story.
And Lucas aren't far away.
He's coming. Daddy's coming.
Good. There's
Why
enough
would
to
you
shoot.
call him daddy? That feels a little bit strange, Mia. I don't know about you now.
So after we make the serum, what's next?
There's a boat outside. We'll take it through the swamp. But none of us will get very far without the serum.
Your accent is all over the place.
Hey, one of those is mine.
Yeah, this is the dad, right? Mr. Baker's back for fun.
Get your ass back to the house. I will deal with you later.
I probably should have just grabbed the grenade launcher and just not made this a nightmare because it's probably meant to have. I'm just gonna burn you. I'm gonna take a. Hello. Oh, I do not want to be down here. I feel like. I think I want to be going for your eyes, if I remember.
Getting old, Jack.
Okay, I was trying to run around and not run straight. Am I ready? I'm already red. Okay. I guess we'll climb. I'm coming up. Don't worry. Wait, how did I used a first aid and I'm still bloody? Can you explain that one to me? Alright, that was a decent shot. Alright, now we gotta take a heal. This feels like more meant for a pistol, if I'm being honest. This is so bad. Okay. Let's heal again. I need to take a lot of heals in this fight, apparently. Should I drop down? I don't feel like necessarily like I'm that much better off up there. Yeah, we'll switch to the pistol. We'll try this out. A little better, a little more precision with my shooting. Where's your other eye? It's behind you. I need you to not do that. Am I out of ammo? Or out of health, I mean? Bro, your tail. I need to get your tail. Oh, we got one there too. It could be whose father? Mia's father? Because you're already Zoe's father. Alright, where's your eyes at? I wish I could like strafe. I don't think there's an option to do that. Fortunately. Yes. Okay, got him there. We still have a tail one over here. I need to. Why am I going so slow? I haven't really blocked this whole game. Maybe that would have been smart. I also have no more heals. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Why am I just stuck? I felt like I was just like stuck in quicksand when I was trying to sprint. Retry. I think we roll with the pistol the whole time, honestly. Shotgun maybe is like our secondary go-to.
Get your ass back to the house. I will deal with you later.
I mean, close range it works, but the problem is he's like doing the zombie thing where his head's just flying, so it's hard to get as accurate with it. Okay. Also, okay, can I just block? Is that really? I just blocked. I think I still am getting hurt quite a bit. I am, okay.
This is getting old, Jack.
Yeah, it's still hurting me a bit. Let's reload, please. I definitely did not mean to fall down there. Is there a better way to like not get hit with that? That feels like I don't have a whole lot of options. You're not gonna drop down on me, are you? All right. This is kind of working. Where's your other one at?
You're part of the family.
What do we have left? I feel like we've gotten everything on this side. I'm stuck on your tail. This feels like a Breedis in Bloodborne. And we're just like stuck on your little tentacles. Is that? No, that's not one. Where's your last? Okay. Do I need to like go up? Because you've... Oh, you need to go up. Is that the last one? You have more. Is this where you're going to turn into the house? I feel like you turned into the house at one point. I see your comment, Chris. Let me try not to die first. Oh boy. Okay, I'm failing with that. Pop a heal. Nope, I need to heal. Bro, like, what is this? Like, cheap attack. Did we dodge that? Trying to reload, trying to reload. Where's your eye at? Okay, got him. I feel like we have another phase here, though. I think he turns into the house, unless that's the ending fight. Maybe that's the ending fight. Okay, that thing that could be the ending fight. Okay, never mind. Are you serious? I don't think I have any more heals, so if you actually... Okay, let's just do that. So would we be turning her dad back into a normal person? So now we just have one serum. I thought we took one, actually.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Come on. Mia's waiting for us.
Alright. Sorry about that. Saw movies 1 through 10. 8 Chucky movies. And I have Chucky TV season 1, 2, 3. I have Scream 1 through 6. Scream TV season 1, 2, 3. I have Leprechaun. Yeah, quite a collection. I think I have like the first 4 Saw movies. All the Chucky movies. That's impressive. The Chucky TV show, I liked season 1. After that, it kind of started to dip in quality, in my opinion. All the Screams are pretty much awesome. I haven't ever watched the Scream TV show. I want to watch it. I've heard like it's not the greatest, but I'm just kind of curious about it, and I like the concept of Scream. But I don't feel like it's on anything to watch it on. Leprechaun, 8 movies. I think that's more than I could actually watch. I watched the first one last year, and it was not the greatest movie, and I feel like it's supposed to be one of the best ones. So you're a braver man than me in that one. Orphan First Kill. That's cool. Hostel, 3 movies. I like the first Hostel. I didn't really I've seen parts of the later ones. I feel like they just kind of lose the plot a bit. But maybe they're still good. Jack Frost, both movies. That's cool. Wrong Turn. I don't think I've seen all those either. Spit on Your Grave through Movie Pack. You have to get the 4th movie. You have quite a collection then. That's impressive. I don't do a whole lot of physical media anymore. Back in the day, like when I was in high school, I would buy a DVD every time something came out, and I wanted to have it in my collection. Then I kind of came to the assumption that... Oh, thank you. What if this one blew up? That'd be amazing. Came to the assumption that like physical media changes so often that if you make a collection, you have to then like restart it. Like there's 4Ks now, for example. Can I not get over there anymore? Is that like uncharted territory? Seems that probably is the case. That's kind of frustrating. Huh. Okay. But that's awesome. You have a pretty sick collection of movies. I feel like I don't like fully love just doing streaming, but it is so much easier to be like lazy and just stream something even if you own it sometimes. But the problem with owning something digitally is they can take that away whenever, so it's a little bold. I think this is where you talked about where there's the alternate endings, right? Where you pick either Mia or Zoe.
There's only one left.
If I recall, when I played this originally, I saved Mia. I think that's the good ending, so I'll probably just do it again for this playthrough. Maybe in the future I'll wind up doing... Yeah, okay. I feel like you're supposed to save Mia. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to do that again. Maybe. I don't remember. I assume I would have saved. But then again, as I said, Zoe's kind of more involved in your gameplay. We'll cure Mia, though.
It's fine. It was foolish thinking I could escape.
But Zoe...
Go! Both of you just go! Come with us. I'm sure there's someone who can help.
This is my home. Apparently I belong here.
See, she like randomly gets super southern. I feel like in certain moments in her dialogue.
Don't bother. There won't be anyone left to help!
All right, well. It was nice knowing you. It's because we had to inject your father. I thought I gave myself an injection, though. So, did we have 3? Because I thought I took one. Maybe I didn't actually take it. Maybe I just injected Mr. Baker and then Mia. And I haven't been there long enough, so I don't need it, maybe. At least as far as I think.
Ethan? Thank you.
Graphics still hold up pretty well for a game that came out like... When did this come out? 2017? Something like that? Maybe earlier than that.
Mia, I know you've been through a lot.
Have you seen the Purge TV season? I have not. I watched the first Purge in theaters, the one with Ethan Hawke, and I didn't love it. I feel like the ones since then, like the movies that have come out, I'll periodically watch those because they're kind of, I feel like there's a plot, but it doesn't feel like the plot's that important. It's just kind of like, hey, fun horror movie. It's almost like a action movie for horror fans. So I'm not like big into the Purge franchise. Have the TV seasons and the 5 movies. I assume you're a pretty big fan of the series. I like the concept. That's why I saw the first one in theaters, because it's like, oh, it's kind of a unique spin on what if there weren't any rules.
What the fuck? What is that? What is that?
But I've seen some of the later ones. I just can't remember the names of them. There's like American something, I think, is one of them. Why is she smiling? Escape from the Baker family home. We didn't get a point. I feel like normally when you advance past a certain point, it tells you like, hey, if you keep going, you're going to miss out on earlier stuff. I don't think I got that, so. But I also feel like I'm not sure we're actually going back anymore. Annabelle movies, I don't think I've seen all of them. I liked Creation. I saw that one in theaters. I actually got a screening to that one, so I saw it a little bit early, and I enjoyed it. I think I have a poster to that one somewhere, too. But I think they're kind of hit and miss. I feel like Creation's probably one of the better ones. Like the scene where they're out in like the shed was kind of cool. And he's gone. Well, we didn't need Ethan. He just saved us. That's okay. I feel like the Annabelle franchise is probably better than like the Nun. I think the Nun stuff has not fully worked for me. I like the Nun as a character, but I don't feel like the movies have been to the same level as the character should be. Valak or whatever her name is. Yeah, here's the ship part. I think we're near the end of this game, actually. I may be mistaken, but I thought like this, and then you have like the final boss, because you get like the backstory of the lore of Evelyn being behind pretty much all of this. Well, not she's behind a lot of the problems that the Baker family has.
What was that?
Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Do you think we'll get another Candyman movie from Jordan Peele? I don't know. I've only seen bits of the new one. I haven't watched it in its entirety, so I don't know how it ends. I've seen some of the scenes in it, but I probably not, I would guess, for a while. I know we just recently lost Tony Todd, but I would say probably not for a bit. I feel like Jordan Peele especially probably is working on other stuff. I know he's doing stuff with Kojima, speaking of games. And so yeah, I feel like he moves on to other projects pretty frequently, so I would expect him to do some other stuff.
They're all dead.
But maybe at some point.
Danger room. What the fuck are you talking about? She killed them all. Fuck. What the hell is going on? We need some weapons. Is there any weapons on this ship? I don't know, but
I know it's not Jordan Peele, but him coming later this year gives me vibes of something Jordan Peele would make. Hopefully that winds up being a good film. Should I drop down, I guess? Yeah, we'll drop down. It's kind of weird that I'm like seeing all this stuff. I mean, obviously as the player, you're trying to relay the story, but like why would Mia be seeing all these things? Can't wait for the Stranger Chapter 2. I own the 3 movies. Did you like the last one? Because that, as I said earlier, I was not a big fan of Stranger Chapter 1. I am optimistic that they're going to take things further, but I feel like it was kind of an irrelevant movie. Like they just kind of set up Chapter 2. Like they repeated from the original movie, and then they did some things I didn't like as much. Definitely check my review of that if you're curious on my thoughts after seeing it like shortly after, but I felt like that movie wasn't as great as I was hoping it would have been. But I'm not a big Strangers like IP fan anyway, so I'm not like necessarily their target audience. All right, so all the people in the crew. All right. He must have been hiding. Yeah. This gives me, if you've played She's Not My Child, this gives me Man of Medan vibes. If we're talking, I think we were talking about Dark Picture anthology games the other day, or Supermassive games. This is very much like Orang Medan from Man of Medan. She's inside me. She's inside everyone. Okay, you are not alive. I think we wind up fighting stuff, but I wonder if we do it as Ethan, because we don't have any weapons at this point. So I may, once we get to the next save, call things there, and I would expect the next stream will wind up finishing the game. It's such a cool visual. I mean, it's not the highest quality graphics, but I feel like such a massive ship. What do we have here? Annabelle. Speaking of Annabelle, I feel like there's so many references to other horror movies that I did not fully grasp until this playthrough.
Settle down, little girl. Settle.
Are you remembering?
What?
She looks like the wheelchair person, like if you look at her face. I don't remember though. Why does she like get old? Because like the other people in the family don't age, I feel like. All right, here we go. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna jump in the water. Is there anything in here worth exploring? I don't think so. We also never got the other antique coin, so we're probably not gonna be able to buy that magnum, unfortunately.
You said we could be a family.
I never said that.
What are you talking about?
You said!
Wait!
I'm tired of waiting.
Alright, we need a fuse, obviously, to get in that door. I was mistaken. We do have enemies, but I don't have a gun. Yet. I guess you're probably going to give me one here shortly, I would hope. Okay. Okay, I got bullets. We get like an Uzi or something here, don't we? Okay, well, we still don't have a gun, so I'm gonna leave. See you later. I love that. Huh. So, do you guys have any guns? That would be nice. How about in here? Nope. How about in here? Oh, great, I can heal. That's... Wait, can I even... I can't even break this because I don't have any knives or weapons. I mean, come on, you can throw that, right? No, apparently I cannot. So there's nothing worthwhile in here yet because I can't open that. You're right there, aren't you? Is this like one of those, like you have to wait for him to walk? I'm not going to be a fan of that. I think that's what's happening here, though. Is it's like a puzzle where it's like the Outlast thing where it's like, all right, lure him in. All right, you're still in here too, aren't you? Yep, you are. Okay. Bro, I am not ready for this. I did not sign up for... Oh, good. The doors are wide open. Whew. Okay, you hit me through the door. What is this Dark Souls mechanic? You're not going to go away now? Did you know they're making another American Pie 5 and upcoming American Pie TV series? I didn't know they were making a TV series, but I thought I remember hearing that they were making another film. I watched those kind of growing up. but not a whole lot. What was the third one? American Wedding. All right, you're just like camping, so I guess I'm just gonna have to die. It seems like I just have to die here. All right. Okay, you are still following me. I have the fuse, so I really can just go put it in, I think. Oh, there's a save room here. Oh, the gun. Thank you so much. Wait. What, machine gun ammo, we have a pistol. Great. We may wind up hopping off. We'll see. Let's pop this door open, maybe to the left, and then... Wait, there's a guy right here, isn't there? See that? Did he leave his post? Is this worth shooting this? That was not worth. Alright, maybe I'll wait till the next save, because that'd be kind of a pain to have to go do again. Is there... Okay, so we have to go up. Hi there.
Watch it.
What? Why?
You need to
I think the Hostel TV series, they're making, you know all about all these TV shows coming out. A Hostel TV series, I feel like that's kind of weird, isn't it? That feels like an odd thing. Can we save after we, alright, do you follow me around? You can't be like an owl, you can't just snap all the way around. Hostel, I don't feel like works as a TV series. That subject matter feels like an odd choice. All right, we watched all the videotapes in a single playthrough. I find all this info on IMDb. That's a good source. I used to use that website a lot. I feel like it was super popular back in the day, like in mid-2000s. Like kind of when Saw was popping off. I feel like the IMDb Saw message boards were all over the place.
But it serves me right. It's my fault she got out.
Yeah, it is your fault. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna let you die.
She didn't attack you?
It's part of her imprinting protocol. I can't believe this is happening.
Here. Take it. It has your tissue sample.
I still kind of trust IMDb ratings more than like Rotten Tomatoes these days, because Rotten Tomatoes is like, is it favorable or is it not? Whereas IMDb is actually a score.
Where are you?
Okay, I keep doing further and further where I'm like, I'm going to stop now. I'm getting all kinds of machine gun ammo. Oh, I do have a machine gun this time. Why would I just randomly have that? Don't know. That's okay. I accept that as true.
She's close.
Okay, so we're gonna go shoot Evelyn with the machine gun. They're giving me a lot of stuff for a videotape. This is like actually... Okay, a lot of fuses. What is the point of this room? Could not tell you. Just for ammo? We come through this door? Yeah. Is this one locked? Yes. Just headbutt right into it. Is this where I started? I'm back. Didn't find her. We take the elevator? No. Okay, so what else is there to do here? We have these fuse spots, but we don't have a fuse. So there's that. Okay, that probably opens that door. Oh. No.
She's vomiting. Damn, we'll have to reset.
How's it going?
She's vomiting. Far more in excess of her body mass.
Oh, great. We're gonna be seeing a lot more of her ugly friends if this keeps up. All right, we need to find her, and fast. This is getting out of hand.
Agreed.
Okay. So that's just supposed to activate something in this room now. Can I, like, shoot this stuff off? Oh. Wait. That feels like just a loop to where... Oh, hello. Did not remotely get stunned by that. That's okay. What do you think of The Last of Us seasons 1 through 2? I heard that there's a season 3 on the way, but and season 4 is unknown for now. Yeah, so if you check out, I did shorts, and actually I did a season review of season 2 on the channel. And, okay, you're just still in here. But I liked season 1, and season 2 I wasn't as big a fan of. In fairness, I also prefer the first game to the second game. But I think there's a lot of things they could have done better in season 2. Season 3, yeah, it's just going to be Abby's story, and then 4 is probably the showdown between the two of them. Okay. But I thought it was okay. I thought it could have been better, in my opinion. Can I take that fuse? No? Okay. It's not responding. Okay, but we can go down apparently. I assume, I mean, season 3 is probably going to be better than 2 in my opinion. I feel like people will appreciate Abby's story a little more in the show than maybe they did in the game. But I mean, there are a lot of fans of the second game, so I think people that liked the second game did not necessarily like the second season, though. What do you think about it? Did you like it, and did you play the games? All right, I'm gonna start running out of ammo here pretty soon. I don't know why she keeps pulling her wallet or her watch out. Like, that really is gonna matter to me. I'm just kind of proceeding. There's so many keys and fuses and things. Yeah, I played the games. I actually like the games way better than the show. I think that's probably the sentiment of most people. I mean, it's easier to have like an interactive experience in a game instead of the show. Probably easier to tell a story without trying to make it like linear. I think that's part of the problem. In the game, they bounce back and forth between Abby and Ellie, whereas in the show they're like, let's try to make this make sense and tell Ellie's full story, and then we'll tell Abby's full story. He's coming down here. See, I would agree. And I mean, you also get gameplay, which is a huge component. Like, the combat and stuff like that is super fun in those games, so you don't have that in the story or in the show. You just have the story, which it's always hard with those, because if you replicate it, people are like, you just did the same thing. But also if you change it, then people are like, you ruined it. So it's hard to do adaptations. That's why more often than not they failed. I think people were surprised how well received the first season was, but normally it doesn't normally go that well. So yeah, why does she keep literally taking her watch out? I'm like, I don't need to see that. Trying to build anticipation for when we run into Evelyn. All right, door with lock. It's like the 50th locked door.
Ellen, I think she's on the other side of this door, but I don't have a key.
Try to melt down the lock.
Melt down the
You're on
lock.
the bottom level, right? Check our luggage.
I'm curious if this is one of those things where you would then go back, or you just accept like proceeding. Like, if I can open this, I can open up one of the other ones that I now passed. But I'm probably not needing to go back through everything. That was in her luggage. It was just literally standing on that table there. All right, more bad guys. I say that. Let's. There was one that was nearby, right? One of those doors that had the thing on it like that. Wasn't nearby. Oh. I don't want to go all the way. Well, we may backtrack anyway, now that I'm thinking about it. So maybe this is worthless. Yeah, here you go. No idea what we just all picked up, but I mean, I guess maybe we have that now, so we don't need to come in here later if we have to get the sample. I imagine there's going to be more mud creatures waking up as we come back through this. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the reason, like Resident Evil, I know they've attempted to make Resident Evil movies so many times. Sometimes they follow the plot, sometimes they don't. But it's kind of surprising they don't. I don't feel like they made a Resident Evil movie that was like top tier. They made some that were decent. Like the last one I thought was okay. The one that kind of combined the first and second game. And obviously the old ones don't really follow the plot at all. Okay, you guys are definitely about to pop out.
No, Evie, I'm not mad. Wait, what did you call me?
I don't want to live in the lab anymore. I want an out. And I want you to be my mommy.
Okay, Evie. I'll be your mommy. Just come back.
Guys gotta come out of there, probably there.
Where are
there. You could really surround me with 3 people. Is this door open now? Oh. No, it's not. I don't think. She's that way. Wait, is it? No. Okay. Alright, you gonna slam this in my face? Yeah, you are. Love that.
Evie, wait!
Oh, wait, we can still...
Did you find her?
Yes, but she ran off.
What is the point of that door
She's
being
making
locked?
more
Is there
friends
a way to
now.
open
Those
it?
Things are everywhere.
I told you so.
Are you okay?
No, he's not okay.
Just worry about getting Evelyn back.
Yep, that's what I said. Good news is we have stairs, so I can see you coming up. Okay. You still have a head, so I feel like you're not dead, but you did stop moving. I am going to wind up saving like at the next save, and it's going to be like awkwardly close to the end of the game, but not quite there. Why is that open? Okay, we already got all that stuff. See, this is the part of Resident Evil games that people are mixed on, where it's like, these guys aren't just having their head pop up anymore. It's like all action at this point. Where I'm using a machine gun. Okay. Obviously, there's still some horror elements because these guys are creepy, but it's pretty much in the action phase. I think you're almost close to the final boss. I think you're right too. Because we have the ship stuff, and I don't remember there being much else after you face like Evelyn. Once you find out about Evelyn. Thank you for that. I appreciate you letting me not get on the elevator. Is there gonna be a guy? I guess isn't there, yeah, the turnaround move that I have not used the entire game. Go to the only thing lit up. See, I feel like I should be able to take you out and then put you in the doors, which maybe that's what I'm about to do. Or we're gonna just come crashing down, that too.
System has been engaged.
I can't see. Should I be able to see anything? I can't see anything. A little confused here. Not gonna lie. Oh. That was super dark. That was hard for me to see anything. But yeah, I mean, I think there's only one more actual boss, right? Although I thought maybe this is the whole boat stuff. I wondered if like Ethan came through here, but maybe he does not. All right, should we check on our homie?
Damn it.
Okay, you're not here anymore, so that's not good.
Alan, where the hell are you?
I guess I mentioned I will probably play the DLC too, so I could also finish it next stream and then jump straight into DLC. Alright, Alan, I still don't feel like... Oh wait, can I use that? Those aren't fuse boxes, those are... Remote bomb. That's something I'm really gonna use. Oh! I kind of wondered if somebody would be coming around the corner like that. I am quite low on ammo. And health. Wait, did I just took an herb and I'm still at... Okay, now we have one less bullet. Took an herb and I still am on low. I'll pop that. Yeah, you're getting close to it. I kind of figured that. I mean, people speedrun this game in like under 4 hours, right? So it by itself can't be overly long. Remote bombs. We have bombs for days. That... Okay. Those just like landmines I can drop. Can I just put them all in this body right here? I think here's where we're probably finally going to go through this door. And that's why we would jump out the... Okay. I need to put out my mine. 1 second. Oh, it is already a thing I have? Yeah, I think I mentioned this before. I played this long ago, so I kind of remember bits and pieces, but it's been like 8 years, so okay, are you sitting right at this? Okay, yeah, you are. Okay. Did we get him? I have a lot of these bombs, but I don't feel like they're... Are you still alive? You feel like you are still alive? No? Oh, you're dead. Okay. Now, why would I have walked in here other than to fight that? There's literally nothing... Okay. Okay, this door's open now. I don't love that my plan of attack is just to throw mines on the ground instead of actually shoot somebody now. Somehow we've wasted all of our ammo, though. Would not be sad if we found more ammo. Oh, here's the room where we are at with the videotape. Can we Inception? Can we watch the tape of us with the tape? Alan, you look quite sick. I think you got the mud people infection.
How did you get here?
Where's Evie?
She's out of control. Without the treatments, she's deteriorating.
Well, it's a good thing we're already dying.
Don't say that.
Okay, if we get closer to his face, like what, what is this angle?
She trusted me. That little bitch, she never trusted. Okay, wait. Evie, no, Evie.
Alan,
I didn't mean to
listen.
call you that.
Oh, now she's gonna rip you in half.
Bro, you have to fight her.
No, you're dead.
Evelyn, stop! Stop right now!
Don't touch me, don't!
You should probably get that checked out. Is this the end of the tape? Okay. So I had like 8 of those explosives, but we didn't want to be using any of them other than one. Oh, I'm still okay. Am I still playing as her? I was gonna say they gave us like a bunch of those at the end, which feels odd to do. All right, do you have ammo? Gonna play this video. If I can get to the keyboard.
Ethan. You were right. I did lie to you. I shouldn't have. All I can say is that if you get this, stay away.
Is this a time loop? I'm like, because I thought I was playing as a whoever's in that flashback. Maybe this was Mia in the flashback. Oh, okay.
We'll be together forever.
Because Mia's not with this. Like, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while, but this feels like a cutscene, not gameplay. Was Mia with Alex, and now she was with Ethan? That whole time I was thinking I was playing as somebody that was not Mia. But then we recorded a video as Mia. Yeah, okay.
Now do you remember?
Yes, Evelyn.
I remember.
Can we be a family like before?
No, Evie. We can't be a family. We were never a family. We will never be a family.
Then I don't need you anymore.
Okay. It's funny how you can, I mean, it makes sense gameplay wise, but you couldn't use this before, but now you can. All right. So I know we are quite close to the end of the game, but I may call it there and say next stream we pop in, finish the game, and maybe run through some of the DLC. That would probably make sense to, because I think we only have like a very short amount left, like maybe like 20 minutes, I would guess, but I don't fully remember, as I said. So, but yeah, we'll plan to do that. We'll stop here. We'll wind up jumping back in and finishing the game off, and then jumping into some of the DLC. I'm excited to play through that because I've never touched any of the DLC since it didn't exist when I played the game the first time originally. So we'll switch back over to camera. But yeah, appreciate anyone hanging out watching. Chris, appreciate you hanging out and chatting a whole lot. JDev, you as well. Always awesome to have people in the chat talking. As I said before, anything you guys want to talk about pop culture related, whether it's tied to the game or not, totally cool with that. So enjoy talking horror stuff with you, Chris. Definitely check out, I mentioned this, but if you're curious, yeah, JDev, appreciate you being here. Chris, definitely check out some of my older videos if you're interested. I know you asked a few questions when it came to like Dexter or Scream or Saw and stuff like that. So I've done a few things that cover some of that stuff. So if you're interested, definitely take a look. And yeah, as I said, we'll pop back in and finish off the game and jump into the DLC next time. I'm not positive when I'll stream next. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I don't think I have a whole lot going on. So cool. Appreciate you hanging out, Chris. You and JDev both. Hope you guys have great rest of your days and have an awesome start to the weekend. Other than that, look forward to catching you guys next time. All right, take it easy, guys.